Hello everybody, welcome back to Sanity Daily in partnership with Breslov.org. Today is very exciting for us in our program because today we are starting a new chapter. We're moving along in our Sefer L'Kutei Eitzes, and we finished the chapter of Gaivan Anava Baruch Hashem, and I thank all of you that finished it with us, and I hope that you learned some new ideas and it's helping enhance your lives. Today, we're going to continue, and today we're starting with a chapter called Das, knowledge. Knowledge. You know, they say that knowledge is everything. It's, knowledge, if you have knowledge, you really have everything. Let's understand why. Why is that? The Rebbi says like this. Ikar hadas hu belev. The main knowledge that a person has, the feelings, the rikshas halev, the feelings of the heart, it's in the heart. The main das is in the heart. It's funny, right? You would think it was in the mind. It's in the heart. Ki gam goyim yesh lehem das. See, the goyim, the nations of the world, right? All of the goyim, there's 7 billion of them out there today, right? They all have das. Avalu b'loy b'lev. See, a guy has knowledge in his mind, but not his heart. He doesn't have a feeling. He doesn't have a feeling. He doesn't have the feelings. His feelings of the heart don't help shape the person to whom he is. And that's why goyim can do what they do. Because they know one thing in their mind, but they don't feel. They just do what they want. They're not connected to their hearts. The main knowledge that we have is in our heart. In the heart is where a person feels his yira, fear, right? The fear. So when the thinks he's worried about this, that, or the other thing, he feels it in the heart. It pains the heart. You have an expression like that, it pains the heart. Right? The main thing is to know HaKadosh Baruch Hu in one's heart. Know of Hashem. Let Hashem live in one's heart. Bilvavi Mishkan Evne. Bilvavi Mishkan Evne. I should build the Mishkan in my heart. Bilvavi Mishkan Evne. It's all in the heart. Knowing Hashem in the heart. Not just in the mind. Not just in the mind. There's a cute joke that someone told me years ago. He said, what's the difference between a Litvak and a Hasidic guy? So he said that the Litvak, he wears his tie nice and tight around his neck. Make sure to keep the tie nice and tight against the neck, real tight. Why? Because he wants to make sure he keeps what he has in his mind. Doesn't want it to affect his heart. The Chassidish guy, they never wear tie. Never wear tie. Why? Because they want to connect the heart with the mind. They want them to be connected. So you don't make a separation. That's why the chassid wears a gartel. That's his tie. Okay, I'm sorry about that. It was just it was something, okay. Okay. Draw and bind the das that you know in your mind. Let it filter down to the heart. Ad shetipol olav eima v'fachad v'yira migdulasa yizbarach. Until you learn about how great the Rebbeinu Shalom is, and you let that into the heart, and the heart fears the Rebbeinu Shalom. Doesn't fear upcoming, politics. It doesn't fear viruses. It doesn't fear these things. It fears the Rebbeinu Shalom. Until the heart awakens the person to serve the Rebbeinu Shalom, the right way. Like we were saying before, a person knows, when you have to, sometimes you have to be at home and you daven, you learn at home. How's the person doing? Is he really putting in his koiches? That's the litmus test. Until the person has a year of roimimus, the greatness in Shemayim, roimimus. To know who I should fear. I don't fear the politicians. I don't fear the liberal. I fear the Rebbeinu Shalom. Because ultimately Hashem is running the world. It's not them. Why should I worry about that? And this you get through is by the speaking to the Rebbeinu Shalom. In your own words, in your own way. We spoke about this many times. Take a few minutes a day. The Rebbe says you're supposed to have an hour as by this a day. If you can't do an hour, do a few minutes. In your own words, say, Hashem, I need help with this. Hashem, I need that. Hashem, please help me with this. Please, Hashem, I need help. Talk to Hashem. If you don't speak to Hashem, how are you ever going to know Hashem? You have to speak to the Rebbeinu Shalom. By a person judging themselves. Amazing idea. In other words, instead of living our lives and we never make the din v'cheshbon, we never, straighten things out. So then we come to the next world and then we have a din v'cheshbon. All right? But a person was supposed to, Chazal tell, well, it's written in Shulchan Aruch, you're supposed to make a din v'cheshbon every day. Before you go to sleep, you make a din v'cheshbon. How did I do today? What did I do wrong? What did I do right? What could I have done better? And you speak to the Rebbeinu Shalom, you say to the Rebbeinu Shalom, I'm sorry I made that mistake. I'm sorry, Hashem. Please forgive me for that. And please help me to not do that again. And today you get the hidden light. So we're learning a very beautiful thing about Das. The Das is not just in the mind. You have to let it get into the heart. And the heart feels the Roimus of the Rebbeinu Shalom, the greatness of Hashem. And then we learn to fear the Rebbeinu Shalom and not to fear individuals. Thank you everyone for listening. Have a wonderful day. Kol Tuv.